check, check. 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 1, 2. Check.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and just want to take an opportunity to welcome you here today, give you a little heads up, a little of announcement of what's going to happen. We're not officially going to kick things off here right now, but I'm your Master of Ceremonies this afternoon. My name is Lee Drake. I'll be handling that information for you, and yeah, I know it's quite a setup for this year, but you know, I think right off the bat we should give a round of applause to the organizers for making this happen and pulling it together, because it has not been easy, and they have done a fabulous job of creativity and getting you to the sale here today. So a big round of applause to them. Now, we do have some official speakers here today. We have some comments that are coming before we get to the sale. I'm just going to give you a little background of what you're seeing and where it's going. Okay, so what you're looking at right there is the Easter Beef sales ring. That's located in the Eastlink Center, of course, and you being here in the top of the park, and then those who are not here or not there will be joining us virtually through our Easter beef sale link. So that's how it's happening here today. And so a little heads up of we'll be coming to you live here in a few more minutes, and then we'll be back and get the sale going. So let's have some fun with it today. Let's support local. This is what it's all about. We didn't even get a chance to do this last year. I know there's some great success stories that took place after, but let's do the best we can, get those bids going, and we'll be back with you soon to start it up. Okay? Thank you. Just a note to the control room. We need a little more level here in the top of the park, guys. A little more level in the top of the park for the mics. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have right now on your screens, as you can have a look here, I know we have another guest that's coming in shortly here before we kick off the official sale here today, but there's a look at the grand champion. And I can sense by the room here that we're going to have some great bidding coming up here. But there's a look at the grand champion for you, tag number 3. What a day this young man had yesterday. Daniel Natty of Millview Vernon River 4-H Club took it all home. How about this for a list? Champion 4-H show person, champion 4-H steer, champion main and Jew in the open show, and finally overall grand champion. We're going to look at it right now with the help of UMI. We do appreciate that. And we'll be back to you with the official kickoff of the sale in a minute. But that's going to open up the bidding. The grand champion on screen right now. Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 70th annual Easter Beef Sale. We're excited to have the buyers joining us here on the top of the park, the exhibitors and the steers downstairs, and we'll see them in a moment through live streaming, of course. And for many of our Easter Beef supporters, family and friends who are watching the event virtually. I'm your MC for this afternoon, Lee Drake, as we get things rolling here today. It's been quite a year, to say the least. A year ago, the Board of Directors made the decision to cancel the event due to COVID-19. It's hard to believe that this new world is continuing, and here we are a year later. But last week, the organizers still planning to see how it could all work. When some creativity, dedication, of course, they were able to get this together today and are ready to kick off the sale. I'd like to ask you to join me in welcoming the president of Easter Beef with the Board of Directors, James Worth, to bring a message on behalf of the board.
Well, I'd like to thank you all for attending the 70th Annual Easter Beef Show and Sale. I'd like to congratulate Daniel Natty on receiving the Grand Champion of the Easter Beef, and Austin Potts on the Reserve Grand Champion. I'd also like to congratulate all the exhibitors on a great show yesterday. It took lots of planning for this year to make it possible during the pandemic. The Board of Directors, Linda McSwain, Frida J., Zach Connery, I'd like to extend a huge thank you to all you guys for your countless hours to put this show together. This past year has been one that we'll all remember for sure. Last year we were the first event that had to cancel during the Eastlink Center due to the pandemic, and now this year we're the first event to take place in the Eastlink Center since this all started. Things look a little different this year, but it's a great feeling to see all you buyers here to support the local beef industry. On behalf of the Board of Directors and all the exhibitors, I'd like to welcome you to the 70th Annual Easter Beef Show and Sale. As we always say, bid often, bid high. Thank you.
Thanks very much, James. President of the Easter Beef Board of Directors, James Worth. We'd like to take an opportunity to thank our event sponsors here this afternoon, including East Atlantic Beef Products, Atlantic Stockyards, Arsenal Best Cameron Ellis, Vanco Tulips, CIBC, the Trophy Hut, Cornwall Save Easy, Independent Grocer, and The Guardian. And their support goes a long way to help ensure the show and sale are a success. Now, the Easter Seals has been part of the Easter Beef Show and Sale for many years, and the PEI Easter Seal Society has provided financial assistance to support programs at many of the worthy organizations. This is another difficult year for the Easter Seals campaign, but we're pleased to continue to be a supporter, and Easter Beef will make a donation after the event is over. Veda Matheson is the Easter Seals ambassador for the 2021 campaign. In fact, she's a special little gal, the only ambassador ever to be appointed for a 3-year term, and we're hoping things are back on track for Easter Seals in 2022. Now, COVID-19 and closed the island border changed our officials, and we are excited to welcome many island faces to the show sale ring this year. We welcome well-known auctioneer Brian Krasel, who will be joining us here in just a few minutes as the auctioneer for this afternoon, along with Allison Smith and Lois Thompson taking bids. Yesterday we had used a panel of 3 island judges, and it worked very well. These gentlemen are no stranger to the beef show rings, and a big thanks going out to Glenn J. Apiskid, Brian McKinley of Cornwall, and Ricky Milton of Glen Afton. Now, Zachary Conway has been a great help to the Easter Beef Committee. We want to welcome Zachary today, not only with the Easter Beef, of course, he's done some great work in the harness racing community, so it's great to see him here with the agriculture hat on today. He's a Holland College student and is a volunteer and has taken a course in event planning. I see the Honorable Premier is here right now, and I'd like to introduce him, Premier Dennis King, to come forward and bring greetings from the province. Dennis grew up in Georgetown, graduating from Montague Regional High in 1990, and after studying journalism in Ontario, he returned to PEI knowing that he wanted to live, work, and raise a family here. He later joined the provincial government, working in communications and serving as a director of communications for Premier Pat Binns. And his career path also brought him to Mi'kmaq Confederacy of PEI and the PEI Seafood Processors Association, followed by a term with his own communication business. Dennis and his wife Jana are proud parents of Jacob, Camden, and Callum, and live in Brookfield. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the sale today the Honorable Dennis King, Premier of Prince Edward Island.
What's that? Not the first time, right? Can I put it in the thing here, or do you want me to hold it? What? Wow. All right, I'll hold it. Well, thank you, Lee. It's great to be here. I feel I've made a really good transition from the legislature to here. So when you're done forking that stuff in there, there's a pile of it where I just left, I can tell you that. But it is great to be back here this year. We certainly missed the annual Rite of Spring, that this is the first indication of spring. So I'm glad to be here. It's a real pleasure for me to be here and online with all of our farmers and buyers, and especially the 4-H members, of course, who make the annual Easter Beef Show possible. Let me just start by saying to the organizers who made this event possible, thank you for your creativity. Thank you for your determination. It's challenging under different protocols to pull off an event such as this, but you seem to be off to a really good start. And it's no surprise to me, because our agriculture sector, our farming community, has always been resilient, adaptable, and open to change, along with being the most optimistic people in the world who aren't politicians, I think. But it's really no surprise to me that you're able to pull this off, and we're able to make this event happen today and this weekend. And it's much needed. These are the events that are shots in the arms for all of us as Islanders as well. These are the little flickers of optimism that have been lacking in our lives the last little while, and it just shows that we're on the road through this difficult time that has been the COVID pandemic. As you all know, the vaccinations are getting in the arms of Islanders thanks to the hard work of so many in our health field, and we're fortunate to have escaped the worst of it from a health perspective, but we can all relate. We've been through a lot of hardship from the impacts of COVID beyond the health components. So it is especially nice for me to be here and spend a little time with the 4-H members. As I said, when I look at you, and Blois and I talked about this morning, when we see the names who are involved, you know, they're the names that are historic throughout Prince Edward Island, and they're future leaders of this industry in this province, because their families have been the leaders that have gotten us to here. So, so the care that you put into raising and showing your animals is truly impressive. It's a skill that will serve you well as you work through your life. Even if it isn't entirely in the agriculture sector, the skills that you're learning, the life skills you're learning and adapting to, will serve you well in your life ahead. For 70 years, the Easter Beef Show has been a high point on the farming calendar. This show, as I said earlier, is the unofficial start to spring. There is a feeling of spring in the air out there today. The lanes are getting a little muddy, and it's you know, it's mild, and the water's running, and that's a wonderful sign of that we've been through a difficult winter, and we're ready to kick into gear. I just want to close by saying that agriculture means a lot to this province. It is the #1 contributor to our economy. It's the bedrock of our community, and it's something that we take very seriously and want to work very closely with all of you in ensuring that continues. When you do well in agriculture, when you make money in agriculture and you add to the tax roll of PEI, we're able to make record investments in housing. We're able to make record investments in social assistance plans. We're able to make investments in public transit. Everything that we talked about today in the provincial budget that we outlined is because a strong economy is generating money, and that starts with you, and I want to thank you for that, because that is a contribution that I don't think you ever get enough credit for, but it means the world to me. It means the world to our government. So I just want to say in closing, thank you for that. Keep up the great work. You're at the top of the pyramid when it comes to the economic success of this province, the cultural success, and I just want you to know that My Minister of Agriculture is a great advocate for you. You're at the top of the chain when it comes to me, to our government, and I'm very happy to work and walk alongside of all of you as we make this province better. So the best of luck this weekend and keep up the great work.
The Honorable Dennis King, Premier of Prince Edward Island. Thank you. All right, let's get the sale started. We have some potential buyers who weren't able to attend today, so there may be some phone bids in as well. I'd ask our bidders, bid spotters, and auctioneer to keep an eye on Linda and Frida here, where we'll be taking in some phone bids today. As I mentioned, Brian Krezel is with me here, and we have the grand champion in the ring right now, and on your screen here as we get going for the 70th annual Easter beef sale. The grand champion, champion Maine and Jew, champion 4-H, Daniel Natty, and what a day. This young Mill River, Vernon River 4-H Club member took it all. List of champion 4-H show person, champion 4-H steer, champion Maine and Jew in the open show, and finally overall grand champion. Coming in, weighing in at 1250. He's in the ring and ready to go, Brian.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, great to be here selling the grand champion price per pound. What are you going to give for? Who start them along quick? What do you say now? You want to bet $20 on them and go. What do you say? You want to bet 10 on them and start them. You want to bet 10, 5, then you get 5 on them and go. At $5 on them and go quick. What do you say? You want to bet 5 and 5 now 6. At 5's the bid now and 6. What do you get? $6 on them moment time. What do you say? You want to bet 6 on them. At 6 now 7. At 6 the bid now and 7 to get 7 on them moment time. What do you say? You want to bet 7. 657 now 7.5. At 7's the bid now and 7.5. Allison's on 750 now 8. You're out Allison now at 8. What do you get? $8. At 7.5's the bid now and 8. What do you give 8 on them moment time. What do you say? You want to bet 8. At 750 now and 8. What do you give 8 on them moment time. Blois is on at 750 now 8. At 758, now 8.5. At 8's a bid now and 8.5. But you give 850 on the moment. How much you want to bid 850? At $8, now 8.5. At 850, now 9. At 850 now, I'm going to get 9 on the moment. How much you want to bid 9 on them? At 8.5's a bid now, I'm going to get 9 on the moment. How much you want to bid 9? At 850, now 9. At 850 now, I'm going to get 9 on the moment. Time Allison's on at 850 now, I'm going to get $9. At 8.5 now, I'm going to get 9 on the moment. Time yes or no? Got to go at 9. Now 9.5. At 9's a bid now 9.5. Don't lose it at 950. At 9's a bid now 9 9.25. Never thought of it now 950. At 9.25 now 9.5. But to get 950 on a moment time you want to bid 9.5. At 9.25 now 50. At 9.25 is a bid now 9.5. But to get 950 on them now 50 now 75. At 9.50 now 75. Now $10 even money. At 9 so easy to figure out. At 9.75 now $10. At 9.75 is a bid now and 10. One more time you want to bid $10. At 9.75 is a bid now and 10. But to get 10 on a moment time. Wrong answer. At 9.75 now 10. At 9.75 is a bid now and 10. Make it $10. That'll look a lot better in writing. At 9.75 now and 10. But to get 10 on a moment time. I'm going to say on a bid 10 on it. At 9.75 is a bid now and 10. But to get $10 on a moment time. I'm going to say on a bid 10. 10 and I have sold it Allison's way at 9.75.
9.75.
Who's our buyer? McRae's Backhoeing and Trucking. If we could have the buyer just go up to the screen right over here by the entrance. They're going to take a picture right there with the of the buyer and the animal.
That's right, and congratulations, and
Congratulations.
thank you to the champion, the grand champion today, McRae Backhoe and Trucking there. Daniel is Natty, is the son of Billy and Rosemary Natty of Orable Cove, first-year student at UPEI, enrolled in the pre-vet program. Wants to thank everyone for their support, and there's no one more deserving of the show's highest honor, and as you can see, that's kicked off the show. There's the picture that's being taken place up here, and virtually on the screen, your grand champion here this afternoon, McRae Trucking and Backhoe, has the grand champion for the 70th annual. One more, we have Daniel is also the 2021 winner of the Jamie Irving Memorial Award, and our president, James, will present. What a great way to kick it off here today. There's the grand champion leaving the ring. All right, we're going to have the reserve grand champion coming in. It's tag number 25, your entry coming in. Now our grand champion Daniel had a big day yesterday. Another 4-H member gave him a run for money all day, neck and neck. 13-year-old Austin Potts opened up some eyes as well. Here we have the reserve grand champion of the show, the reserve 4-H steer, and the reserve of the open main Jew class. A big day for young Austin, coming in here today and weighing in at 12:20. Ryan?
Okay, reserve champion time. 12:20 is the weight. What are you going to get for? Who's starting along quick? What do you say now? You want to bid? What do you say? You want to bid $10 on it and go? What do you say? You want to bid 500 started. You want to bid 500 5, and then you get $5 on the moment time. What do you say? You want to bid 500 and go? At 5's the bid, now 6. At 5's the bid, now and 6. What do you get $6 on the moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 6 on them. At 5's the bid, now and 6. What do you get 6 on the moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 6. At 5's the bid, now 6. At 5's the bid, now and 6. What do you get 6 on the moment time? At 5.5, then you get $5.50 on the moment time. What do you say? You want to bid $5.50. At $5, now 5.5. At 5's the bid, now and 5.5. What do you get $5.50 on the moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 50. At 5's the bid, now 5.5. What do you get $5.50 on the moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 50 on it. At $5, now 5.5. At 5's the bid, now 5.5. What do you get $5.50 on the moment time? 5.25. Then you get $5.25. At 5's the bid, now 5.25. You got 5.25, Blois? Now 5.5. At 5.25 is the bid, now 5.5. What do you get $5.50 on the moment time? Colin Blois at 5.25. Now 5.50. At 5.50, now 75. At 5.50, now and 75. What do you get 75 on the moment time? You're out, Blois now at 75. At 5.5 is the bid, now and 75. Now $6. At 5.75 is the bid, now and 6. What do you get 6 on the moment time? What do you say? On the bid 6. At 5.75 is the bid, now and 6. One more time at 6. Now 6.25. At 6 the bid, now and 25. What do you get 6.25 on a moment time? At 25 on them. At $6 the bid, now and 25. What do you get 6.25 on a moment time? You want to bid 25. At 6 the bid, now 6.25. At 6 the bid, now and 6.25. What do you get 6.25 on a moment time? What do you say? On the bid 25. Now 6.5. At 6.25 now half and a half. What do you get 6.50 on a moment time? You want to bid 50. At 6.25 the bid, now and 6.5. What do you get 6.50? One more time. You want to bid 6.50. At 6.25 now and 6.5. What do you get 6.50 on 50 now 75. At 6.50 now and 75. Your old Blois now at 75. At 6.5 the bid, now and 75. What do you get 75 on the moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 75 on them. At 6.5 the bid, now 75. What do you get 6.75 on the moment time? At 75. At 6.50 now and 75. What do you get 6.75? 6.75. 6.75. Now $7. Now $7. At 6.75 is the bid, now and 7. Don't lose them at $7. At 6.75 is the bid, now and 7. To get 7 one more time. You want to bid 7. At 6.75 7. Now 7.25. At 7's the bid, now and 25. You're out again. Now 7.25. At 7's the bid, now and 25. What do you get 7.25 on them? One more time. You want to bid. You said that once. We don't believe you now. At 7. Now 7.25. At 7's the bid, now and 25. What do you get 7.25 on them? One more time. You want to bid 7.25. At 7's the bid, now and 25. Yes or no? Got to go. You want to bid 7.25. 7.25, and I have sold it $7. Buyer, Red Shores, Macquarie's Meats.
Red Shores and Macquarie's Meats, great support there. Always love to support our local agriculture community and the Easter Beef Show here today. Now, Sean, of course, and Dwayne will make their way over to get their picture taken as we get the reserve grand champion in place here on the virtual screen. Big day for Austin Potts here. Austin's a grade 8 student, East Wilshire Intermediate. His 5th year as a member of the North River 4-H Club, where he's been beef and marketing beef projects. He just showed his steer diesel today, and what a great price. $7. We got the buyers up here. They've got the ribbons as well. We're going to get the official photo. Austin wants to send a big thank you to Linda and Frida, as well as the board of directors, for helping make the show happen. And thank you to all the buyers for the continued support of the PEI Easter Beef Show and Sale. Well, there goes the reserve grand champion from the ring. As we get ready for our next entry coming here today, the champion Angus. The 4-H winning streak continues for our champion Angus entry, Madison Perch. Madison is part of the FRJ Drake Farms and has participated in Easter Beef for 5 years. He's very involved in the Canadian Junior Angus Association. The Easter beef sale continues right now. The champion Angus 4H. The selling at $12.60.
$12.60 is the weight. Champion Angus 4H, ladies and gentlemen. What are you going to get for? Who started along quick? What do you say now? You want to bid $10 on and go quick? What do you say? You want to bid 5 on him? Start on. You want to bid 5? How about a 5? Then you get $5 on the moment time at 5 now 6. At 5, 6 now and 7. You get 7 at 7 now and 8. But you give 8 on the moment time. You're out Blois now at 8. But you give $8. At 7's a bid now and 8. But you give 8 on the moment time. What do you say? 7.5 now and 8. But you give $8. At 7.5's a bid now and 8. But you give 8 on the moment time. What do you say? You want to bid 8? At 7.50 now and 8. But you give 8 on the moment time. What do you say? You want to bid 8 on them? At 7.5 now 8. At 7.5's a bid now and 8. But you give 8 on the moment time. At 7.75. Then you get 75. At 7.50 now 7.75. At 7.5. So bid now and 75, but you get 7.75 on a moment time. You want to bid 75 at 7.5. So bid now 75, but you get 7.75 on a moment time at 75 on at 7.50 now 75. Blois is on at 7.50 now 7.75 at 7.5. So bid now and 75, but you get 7.75 on a moment time. You want to bid 75 at 7.5. So bid now and 75. One more time. You want to bid 7.75, 7.75, 7.75, and I just in time now $8. Now $8. Now 8.25 at 8. So bid now and 25, but you give 8.25 on a moment time. You want to bid 25 on it at $8 a bid now and 8.25 for the gate 25 on a moment time. You want to bid 25 at 8's a bid now 25 at 8's a bid now and 25 but you give 8.25 on it one more time. You want to bid 8.25 at $8 now and 25 but you give 8.25. What you say, Allison? Now at 8.25 at $8 now and 8.25 would you give 8.20? Yeah, you're on at $8 now 8.25 at 8's a bid now and 8.25 8.25 and I have sold it Blois's way at $8. M&M Resources.
Thank you to M&M Resources, and we'll make your way over to the photo gallery over by the entrance here to the top of the park. The champion Angus, shown today, Madison Perch. Involved in the Canadian Junior Angus Association. Through the association, she was able to show in BC. Summer plans to go to Manitoba this summer. Madison has been accepted to the Lakeland College for crop technology. So she'll be heading west in the fall for 2 years. So great showing here this afternoon. Great support by our local businesses. M&M Resources. $8 on the champion Angus. Off to a great start here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. All the buyers here today in the top of the park. Of course, the exhibitors in the sales ring here today. This is going to be one unique photo album when this is finished of all the history of this show over the years. You're not going to forget this one. That's for sure. Congratulations as we watch the champion Angus leave the ring for the 70th PEI Easter Beef Sale. Well done. So coming up next is Tag 5, Champion Any Other Breed on your catalog here this afternoon, exhibited by Alana Worth. 4 for 4. Here's yet another 4-H member at the top of the list. Alana Worth lives on the Loyalist Road in Hampshire with her parents Faye and Alan Worth. In the ring here right now as we get ready to go with the Champion Any Other Breed, 4-H. And the selling weight here, the actual weight is 1465, selling at 1300. Here we go.
Selling weight of 1,300. What are you going to get for? Who started along quick? What do you say now? You want to bid? What do you say? You want to bid $10 on and go? What do you say? You want to bid 5 on them and start on. You want to bid 5? How about a 5? Then you get 5 on the moment time. What do you say? You want to bid 5 on them and go? You want to bid 5? How about a 5? Then you get $5 on the moment time. What do you say? You want to bid 5 on them and start on. At 5 now 6. At 5's the bid now and 6. What do you get 6 on the moment time? Blois is on at 5 now and 6. What do you get $6? At 5's the bid now and 6. What do you get 6 on them? 5.5. Then you get $5.50. At $5 now and 5.5. What do you get $5.50 on the moment time? Colin Blois at $5 now 5.5. At 5's the bid now and 5.5. What do you get $5.50 on the moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 50? At $5 now 5.5. At 5's the bid now and 5.5. But you get $5.50 on the moment time. 5.25. Then you get $5.25. At 5.25 now 5.5. At 5.25 now half and a half now and 75. But you get $5.75 on the moment time. 75 now and 6. What do you get 6 now? 6.25. What do you get 25 on it? At $6 the bid now and 25. But you get 6.25 on the moment time. You want to bid 25? At 6.25. What do you say? Now 6.5. At 6.25 now half and a half. But you get 6.50 on the moment time. You want to bid 50? At 6.25 the bid now and 6.5. But you get 6.50 on the moment time. What do you say? You want to bid 50 on it? At 6.25 the bid now and 6.5. But you get 650 on a moment time. What is the under bid 50? At 625. Now 6.5. At 625 is the bid now. 6.5. It is 650 on a moment time. What is the under bid 650? 650. 650. And I have sold it Bloise's way at 625. Island Coastal is the buyer. Thank you very much.
Island Coastal is the buyer here this afternoon, supports the sale here. We do appreciate that, years and years of support. They're going to make their way up to the photo gallery here today as we get a picture with the champion, any other breed here today. Alana, of course, in her 4th year at UPEI, plans to take physiotherapy in the fall, completed the market steer and beef projects for 4-H, and this is her final year in 4-H. In fact, this is Alana's birthday week. So let's make it a great one for her, and I think we just did. Let's give her a big round of applause, and happy birthday to you. And the support from Island Coastal here today and the PEI Easter Beef Sale. Everybody okay in here today? You all right? You're a little quiet. I know the prices are really good, but we'll get you jacked up here in a few minutes. I don't know what we need to get you jacked up a bit more. All right. We have the, there it is, leaving the ring here right now, the champion, any other breed. Now we have the champion, Charlet, coming in to the ring right now. James Worth, it's tag number 8. James resides, of course, on the Loyalist Road, just heard in Hampshire, raises purebred Angus and commercial cattle. And along with farming, James worked with his father, Alan, doing some carpentry. Graduate from the North River 4-H Club. This will be his 18th year participating in the show. And, of course, we just heard from him as he sits on the board of directors and recently just became president. So in the ring we go right now, the champion, Charlet. The selling weight, Brian, at $12.50.
$12.50 is your selling weight. What are you going to get for? Who started him along quick? What to say now? You want to bid? What to say on to bid $10 on him and go? What to say on to bid $5 on him and start him? You want to bid $5? How about a $5? And then you get $5 on him moment time. What to say on to bid $5 on him and go? You want to bid $5? How about a $5? And then you get $5 on him moment time. What to say on to bid $5 on him and start him? At $5, now $6. At $5 is the bid now and $6. What do you get $6 on him moment time? Blois is on at $5, now $6. At $5 is the bid now and $6. What do you get $6 on him moment time? What to say $5.5? Then you get $5.50. At $5 is the bid now and $5.5. What do you get $5.50 on him moment time? What to bid $50? At $5 the bid $5.5, now $6. At $5.5 is the bid now and $6. What do you get $6 on him moment time? What to say on to bid $6 on him? At $5.50 is the bid now and $6. What do you get $6 on him moment time? What to say on to bid $6? At $5.5, now $75. At $5.5, $75 now and $6. What do you get $6 now? $6.25. What do you get $6.25 on a moment of at $25 now $6.50 now $75. At $6.50 now and $75. What do you get $6.75 on a moment time? What do you get $75? At $6.5 the bid down $75. What do you get $6.75 on a moment of at $75 on them? At $6.50 now $75. At $6.5 the bid down $75. What do you get $6.75 on a moment time? What do you get $75? At $6.50 is the bid down $75. What do you get $6.75 on a moment time? What's it say, boys? Now it's $6.75. At $6.50 now and $75. $75. And I have sold it Blois's way at $6.50. Kears Overhead Doors is the buyer. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kears. Kears Overhead Doors making their way over to the Foley Gallery area here at the main entrance to the top of the park for your photo today. And interesting to note there, as I just said, James, his 18th year participating in the show here today, sits on the board of directors, became president of the Easter Beef Show and Sale, a sale that they will never forget, I'm sure, and all the organizers who did just a fabulous job here of getting this pulled together. We're in the top of the park, if you're wondering. There's a great shot of the champion Charlet in the ring for Easter Beef here today. As the buyers are in the top, exhibitors in the East Link Center, and we welcome all of you that are tuning in today. I know it's a place you want to be, but maybe next year we'll get you all back in one spot as we thank Kears Overhead Doors. Thank you very much. So some great prices here this afternoon. We're waiting for our champion heifer now to come in. Tag number 6 on your program this afternoon. Coming in with a selling weight of 1120. And Hayden Ramsey, Loyalist Road cattle are well represented here today. This is 3 in a row. Hayden's the 10-year-old son of Jason and Julie Ramsey of Fortune Cove and grandson of longtime Easter Beef supporter Temple Stewart. He's in grade 4. French immersion student at Bluefield Elementary, and this is the first year in 4-H and is excited to be showing his heifer, Lucy, this week in the sale. So here they come. Let's get the bidding going here. Let's get it over to Brian here. The selling weight at 11.20.
11.20 is your selling weight. What are you going to get for? Who started along quick? What do you say down here now? What do you say? You want to bid $6 on it and go quick? What do you say? You want to bid 5 on a starter? You want to bid 5? How about a 5? And then you get 5 on a momentum. Say you want to bid 5 on it and go. You want to bid 5? How about a 5? And then you get 5 on a momentum. 4 now 5. Now what do you get 5? Now 6. What do you get 6 on it? At 5 is a bid now and 6. What do you get 6 on a momentum? Say you want to bid 6. At 5 is a bid now and 6. What do you get $6 on a momentum? Blois is on it. $5 now 6. At 5 is a bid now and 6. 5.5. Then you get 5.50. At 5 is a bid now and 5.5. And you get 5.50 on a momentum. You want to bid 5.5. At $5 a bid now and 5.5. And you get 5.50 on a momentum. Say you want to bid 5.50. 5 1/4. Then you get 5.25. At $5 now 5 1/4. At 5 is a bid now and 25. And you get 5.25 on a momentum. Say you want to bid 25. At 5 is a bid now and 25. And you get 5.25 on a momentum. 25 on her. At 5 is a bid now 5 1/4. At 5 is a bid now and 25. And you get 5.25 on a momentum. Say you want to bid 5 1/4. At $5 a bid now and 25. What's you say, boys? Now at 5 1/4. 5 is a bid now 5 1/4. 5 1/4. 5 1/4. And I have sold her $5. Blois knows where. Good equipment is the buyer.
So thank you to Good Equipment here today for supporting the Easter beef in our local community here as they make their way up to the photo gallery to get their photo. That'll be one for the memory books for sure. So Hayden Ramsey. Hayden won a special trophy yesterday donated by the Trophy Hut for being the youngest show person in this year's show. Congratulations to you. And also, 4-H'er of the day is voted on, ladies and gentlemen, by all the Market Beef 4-H members. And they look at the following qualities. They look at friendliness, courtesy, and helpfulness. And young Hayden Ramsey is the winner of the 4-H'er of the day. President James Worth will make the presentation. Let's give a big round of applause to this youngster. Okay. Moving right along here with the champion Hereford. That'll be coming into the ring. It's tag number 24 in your catalog here this afternoon, and selling weight at 1,300 pounds. Now, really think it's something for the great PEI 4-H program when their members keep coming back with championship animals. Nolan Potts, these kids know how to prepare their animals. They know how to show them. What a great thing 4-H is. Here's another successful 4-H member, this time 10-year-old Nolan Potts, son of Andrew and Jill of Argyle Shore, and a grade 5 student at Ella River Elementary. Let's have a look of getting them in and out of the ring here, virtually. So just trying to get the picture to match up with the entry here. That's what we're doing. For your tag number 6 there in that entry. So that's what they're doing right now, getting that photo up there. We appreciate that. Technology, it's wonderful when it works, isn't it? But you know, we have to embrace technology in times like this. Yep. All right, here comes your champion Hereford now, tag number 24. So as I said, with Nolan Potts here today, the great PEI 4-H program, and a 10-year-old. He's the son of Andrew and Jill of Argyle Shore, and a grade 5 student at Ella River Elementary School. And coming in at 1,300 pounds here, the champion Hereford 4-H. Here we go, Brian.
Selling weight of 1,300. What are you going to get for? Who started along quick? What do you say now? What do you say down here now? What do you say on a bit $5 on them and go quick? What do you say on a bit 5 on them and go? You want a bit 5, how about a 5? And then you get 5 on them, moment, how about a say on a bit 5 on them and start them. You want a bit 5, how about a 5? And then you get 5 on them, moment, how about a say on a bit 4? Then you get 4 on them. 4 is the bid now 5. At 4 is the bid now 5. I've got it over here, boys, at $4 now 5. At 4 is the bid now 5. But you get 5 on the moment, how about a say you want a bit 5 on it. At 4 is the bid now 5. But you get 5 on the moment, how about a say on a bit 5. At 4 is the bid 4.5. At 4 is the bid now 4.5. 4.5 now $5. At 4.5 now 5. But you get 5. 5 now 5.5. At 5 is the bid now 5.5. You're up, boys, now $5.50. At $5 the bid now 5.5. But you get 5.50 on the moment on 5.25. Then you get 5.25. At $5 the bid now 25. At $5 the bid now 5.25. Would you get 5.25 on the moment on what I say on a bit 25. At 5 is the bid now 25. Now 5.25. Now a half. At 5.25 is the bid now half and a half. But you get 5.50. Allison's on at 5.25. Now 5.5. At 5.25 is the bid now half and a half. But you get 5.50 on the moment on what I say on a bit 50. At 5.25 is the bid now half and a half. But you get 5.50 on the moment on what I say on a bit 50. 50 and a sold it. Too late. It's gone. Allison's way. 5.25.
525.
Phillips Feed is the buyer. Thank you very much. And Suregain.
Phillips Feed, Suregain, thank you for your support here this afternoon. As you make your way over to the photo enclosure there in the main entrance, that's where we'll have you. There you go, John. And you'll see, of course, the entry there on your screen. The trick here is to get it all centered up and get the photo next to the entry. And that's what they're going to be doing here today. There's the ribbons. I see Brian up there with the camera. He's going to take your shot for you today. Great support, ladies and gentlemen, so far this afternoon. We really appreciate that. As we had, you just had a look at the Nolan and his Hereford steer, Heavy Kevy, and I'll tell you what, the North River 4-H Club, spare time, he enjoys playing badminton, downhill skiing, playing video games. Who doesn't? But he's done a great job here today at the Easter Beef Show and Sale. Congratulations, Phillips Feed and Suregain. Thank you. It's not a bad idea. The horses will be back on May 1st weekend. Wouldn't be a bad idea. It's not that, you know what, I might even take a lap around the track here I can get around her pretty fast. We've got our next entry coming into the ring.
The minister.
What?
You could race the minister.
Well, I'd have to leave from the rail. He'd have to leave from post 8. All right, we have the champion limousine here coming into the ring here. Tag number 19, Parker Smith, brings another 4-H'er into the ring. Parker's 16-year-old son from Sherwood is part of the Milton Vale, Angus and Colby and Myron McQuarrie. And this is his first year showing in his own steer in Easter Beef and his second year participating in 4-H. And we have in the ring right now, and the selling price at $12.80, the weight.
$12.80 is the weight. Champion limousine. What are you going to get for? $5 on them and go quick. What do you say? On a bit 5 on them and start them. You want a bit 5, how about a 5? Then you get 5 on them. Moment, how about a say on a bit 5 on them and go. You want a bit 5, how about a 5? But you get 5. Then you get 5, 4. Then you get 4 on them, 4. Now 5. At 4 is the bid now 5. But you get 5 on the moment, how about a say on a bit $5. At 4 is the bid now 5. But you get 5 on the moment, how about a say on a bit 5. At 4 is the bid now 5. At 4 is the bid 4.5. Then you get 4.50. At 4 is the bid now half and a half. But you get 4.50 on the moment, how about a say on a bit 4.50 on them. At $4 the bid now 4.5. But you get 4.50 on the moment, how about a say on a bit 50. At 4 is the bid now 4.5. At 4 is the bid now 4.5. 4.25. Then you get 4.25. At 4 is the bid now in 25, but you get 4.25 on the moment. How about a say on a bit 25 on up. At 4 is the bid now in 25, but you get 4.25 on the moment. How about a say on a bit 25. At 4 is the bid now 25. At 4 is the bid now in 4.25, but you get 4.25 on the moment. How about a say on a bit 25 on up. At $4 the bid now in 25, but you get 4.25 on the moment. How about a say on a bit 25. At 4.25 now a half, now 75. At 4.50 75 now $5. At 4.5 now 5.25. I've got it down here at 5 now 5.25 now 5.5. At 5.25 now half and a half. But you get 5.50 on the moment. How you want to bid 5.50. Blois is on at 5.25 now 5.5. At 5.25 is a bid now 5.5. But you get 5.50 on the moment. How about say you want to bid 5.50. At 5.25 is a bid now 5.5. But you get 5.50, 5.50, 5.50 and I've sold it Blois's way at 5.25.
Arsnos Fish Mart, thank you very much. And we'll make your way over to the photo and gallery there. We wait for the presentation to come your way. On tag number 19, the champion limousine here today, 4-H, and Parker Smith. First year showing. His first own steer in Easter Beef, second year participating in 4-H, currently attends Charlottetown Rural High School and is in grade 11, and he would like to become on to UPEI and become a large animal vet. So lots of great talent here today in the Easter Beef sale. As we get the photo, we'll get everyone lined up here with the ribbons, of course, that shows the support. No, didn't take long for that photo. He's been done that before, that's for sure. Champion Shorthorn is coming up next into the ring here. It's tag number 7, Matt McNeil. As they make their way in, the selling weight today, 1,300. Matt of Bredalbin Farms lives on the Inkerman Road in Bredalbin, where he has a cow-calf operation with his dad Brian and brother Jason. And they are in the ring yet. It's the Easter Beef sale day. Over to Brian. Sell our next
Champion
entry.
Shorthorn, 1,300 is the selling weight. $5 on him and go. Quick, what to say? You want to bet 5 on him and start him. You want to bet 5, have it at 5, and then you get 5 on him one more time. 4, then you get 4 on him and go. At $4 on him and go. Quick, what at 4 now? 4.5, and you get 4.50 on him one more time. What to say? You want to bet 4.50. At 4 is the bid now. 4.5, and you get 4.50 on him one more time. What to say? You want to bet 50. At 4 is the bid now. 4.5, and you get 4.50 on him one more time. What to say? You want to bet 4.50 on him. At $4 now. 4.5. At 4 is the bid now. 4.5. 4.25, and you get 4.25. 4.25 now a half. At 4.25 is the bid now. Half and a half. You're out, boys. Now at 4.5. At 4.25 is the bid now. 4.5. Now 75. At 4.50 now and 75, and you get 4.75 on a moment up at 75 on him. At 4.50 is a bid now and 75, and you get 4.75 on a moment up at 75. At 4.50 now 75. At 4.50 is a bid now and 75, and you get 4.75 on a moment up at 75. Now $5. At 4.75 is a bid now and 5, and you get 5 on a moment up at 5 on him. At 4.75 is a bid now and 5, and you get $5 on a moment up at on a bid 5. At 4.75 is a bid now and 5. One more time, yes or no? Got to go. You want to bid $5? Sold him $4.75. Cardigan Feed is the buyer. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Cardigan Feed, the buyer here today. Easter Beef sale for 2021. And you make your way to get your photo taken with the champion Shorthorn. Matt McNeil, along with farming, Matt works as a full-time mechanic at Kensington Agriculture Services, and this was Matt's first time showing, his first time participating in the Easter Beef show and sale. So congratulations to you, and thank you to Cardigan Feeds for the support. Great to have you all here and participating this afternoon. Lots more to come. So you didn't get your opportunity to show your support yet. We've got lots more in the running here this afternoon. Lots more entries coming into the ring. As you just get a look at the champion Shorthorn, selling for $4.75. Cardigan Feeds. Thank you very much. Number 27 is coming up next. It's the champion Simmental. Logan Ford is with her today, 12-year attending the Easter Beef show and sale. He showed for many years in the 4-H classes as well and now competes in the open show here today. Coming in, the champion Simmental in the ring right now, selling at $1,300. That's the weight.
Champion Simmental, $1,300. $5 on him and go quick. What did you say? On him at 5 on him, start him quick and go. What did you say? On him at 5 on him and start him. You want him at 5, have it at 5, and then you get 5, 4, then you get 4 on him and go. At $4 on him and go quick. What did you say? On him at 4 now, 4.5, and you get 4.50 on him. One more time, on him at 4.50. At $4, the bid now 4.5. Voices on at $4. Now 4.5, now 5, and you get 5 on him. One more time at 5, now 5.5. At 5 is the bid now 5.5, and you get 5.50 on him. One more time, on him at 5.50. At $5, the bid now 5.5, and you get 5.50 on him. One more time at 25, then you get 5.25. At $5, now 5.25. At 5 is the bid now 25, 5, but you get 5.25 on a moment. You're on at $5. Now 5 1/4. At 5's the bid now on 25. Colin Blois at $5. Now 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Now 5 1/2. At 5 1/4 is the bid now on 5 1/2. You're out, Blois. Now at 5.50. At 5.25 is the bid now on 5 1/2. But you get 5.50. You're out, Blois. I've got 5 1/4. You need 5 1/2. Now 75. At 5.50 now on 75. But you get 5.75 on a moment up at 75. At 5 1/2. So bid now on 75. But you get 5.75 on a moment up at 75. Now $6. At 6 now 6 1/4. At 6 a bid now on 25. But you get 6.25 on a moment up at 25 on up. At $6 the bid now on 25. But you get 6.25 on them. One more time. You want to bid 6.25. At $6 now on 25. Yes or no? Got to go at 6.25. 6.25 and I have sold him Blois's way at $6. And Hunter's Ale House.
JKL
Thank you
Meats,
very much.
Hunter's Ale House, thank you for your support here today. The Easter beef, right up here to the main entrance we go to get your ribbons and your official photo. And that's where you need to go. $6. We appreciate your support here this afternoon on the champion Zemetal, Logan Ford. 12th year attending on the Easter Beef Show. Logan is a Red Seal welder at Allen Equipment, and his goal is to keep pursuing his welding career and working on the farm at home, and we certainly need the future to carry on like that. There's some great support from local businesses here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And as you know, with the sale not going last year, there's a lot of great stories in the community where people did step up and help and support the agriculture community and our beef community, and we certainly appreciate those companies getting together here today and supporting Easter beef. Got a proud family moment coming up here next as well as my niece, Nicole Drake, makes her way in. This is a reserve champion Angus. This is a 4-H steer. I know her mom and dad, Lindsay and Kathy, are very proud here today. 17-year-old and is in grade 12 at Bluefield. She plans on attending Holland College in the fall. She lives in Cornwall and belongs to the North River 4-H Club. She's got the reserve champion Angus. And coming in with the selling weight, Brian, 1175.
1175, reserve champion Angus. $5 on him and go. Quick, what do you say? You want to bid 5 on him and start him. You want to bid 5, have it 5, and then you get 5 on him. One more time, to bid 5 on him and go. You want to bid 5, 4, then you get $4 on him. You want to bid 4, have it 4, and then you get 4 on him. One more time, to bid 4 on him and start him. You want to bid 4, have it 4, and then you get 4. Now 4.5. At 4 is the bid down 4.5, but you get 4.50 on him. One more time, to bid 4.50. At $4, the bid down 4.5. Blois is on at $4. Now 4.5. At 4 is the bid down 4.5. 4 1/4, then you get 4.25. At $4, now 25. At 4 is the bid down 25, but you get 4.25 on him. One more time, to bid 4.25 on him. At $4, the bid now on 25, but you get 4.25 on a moment. I'm going to say you want to bid 25. At 4 is the bid now 25, but you get 4.25 on a moment. I'm going to say you want to bid 4 1/4. At 4 is the bid now 4 1/4. At 4 is the bid down 25, but you get 4.25 on a moment. I'm going to say you want to bid 25, 25, 25, 25, and I have sold it Blois's way at $4. Atlantic Beef, thank you very much.
Atlantic Beef Products, thank you for your support here this afternoon. The reserve champion Angus 4-H. So make your way to the main entrance and to get your photo for today. And this 4-H steer, Nicole Drake here today, and her first time showing the Easter beef. Been in 4-H for 10 years. Great to see the support here today. In a moment in the Easter beef sale show and support the local community. All right, we have the reserve champion, any other breed coming in here. It is tag number 16. Colby McCory and Derek Sanderson have the reserve champion, any other breed. McCory and Sanderson are two family names that have been synonymous with Easter beef over many, many years. And this year they have a number of 4-H exhibitors showing with them as well. As they're coming in, the reserve champion, any other breed here, coming in, and the weight at 1,300.
1,300 is your selling weight. $5 on and go. Quick, what to say? You want to bid 5 on them and start them. You want to bid 5, have it 5, and then you get 5 on them. One more time, to bid 5 on them and go. You want to bid 5, 4, then you get 4 on them and start them. At $4 on them and go. Quick, what to say? You want to bid 4 on them and go. You want to bid 4, have it 4, and then you get $4 on them. One more time, to bid 4 on them and start them. You want to bid 4, have it 4, and then you get 4 on them. One more time, at 3, then you get 3 on them and go. At $3 on them and go. Quick, what to say? At 3 now, 3.5, but you get 3.50 on them. One more time, to bid 3.50. At 3 is a bid down 3.5, but you get 3.50 on them. One more time, to bid 50. At 3 is a bid down 3.5, 3 1/4, then you get 3.25. $3.25. At $3 a bid down 25, to get $3.25 and a moment time will say on a bid 25 on of. At $3's a bid down 25 to get $3.25. Now 3.5, now 75 to get 75, now $4 to get $4. At $3.75's a bid down 4 to get 4 on a moment time will say on a bid 4. At $3.75's a bid now 4 to get 4, now 4.25. At 4's a bid down 25 to get $4.25 on a moment up at 25 on up. At 4.25, now 4.5. At 4.25, now half and a half to get $4.50 on them, and 50 now 75 to get $4.75 on a moment time you want to bid 75. At 4.50's a bid down 75 to get $4.75 on a moment time will say on a bid 75 on up. At 4.5's a bid now 75 to get $4.75 on a moment time will say on a bid 75. At 4.50's a bid down 75. One more time, yes or no, got to go. You want to bid 75. 75 and I've sold him. Allison's way at $4.50. Atlantic Superstore is the buyer. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Atlantic Superstore this afternoon, the buyer here for Easter beef and supporting the local. We appreciate that. Right over here to the main entrance, if we can have the successful buyer here to get your photo. And, of course, we'll get you set up with the reserve champion, any other breed here in the ring. Macquarie and Sanderson, two great names of the Easter beef for many, many years, and it's great to see them sharing their knowledge with some of the younger exhibitors as well. Atlantic Superstore is the buyer. They're going to get their photo taken here today, and once that is up and ready, we will come in with our next entry. It's entry number 10, the reserve champion Charlet, coming up. Well, the reserve champion Charlet coming in, selling weight at $12.85 here. It's tag number 10 on your program. Austin and Ian Drake and own and operate Seal River Farms with their father in Vernon Bridge. They feed 350 beef cattle and partner with their cousins in growing 300 acres of potatoes. They are in the Easter beef sale ring right now.
$12.85 is your selling weight. What are you going to get for? $5 on them and go quick. What is the end of it? 5 on them, start them quick and go. What is the end of it? 4. Then you get 4 on them and start them. At $4 on them and go quick. What is the end of it? 4 on them and go. You want to bid 4. Now 4.5. At 4 is the bid now 4.5. And you get $4.50 on them. One more time. What is the end of it? $4.50 on them. At $4 the bid now half and a half. And you get $4.50 on them. One more time. You want to bid 4.25. Then you get $4.25. At $4 now 4.25. At 4.25 now half and a half. And you get $4.50 on them. One more time. 50 now 75. And you get $4.75. At $4.50 is the bid now 75. You're out Allison now 75. At $4.50 is the bid now 75. And you get 75. Now $5. At 5 now 5.25. At 5 is the bid now 25. And you get $5.25 on a moment up at 25 on up. At 5 is the bid now 25. Now 5.5. At 5.25 now half and a half. And you get half now 75. At 5.50 is the bid now 75. And you get $5.75 on a moment time you go to 75. At 5.50 is the bid now 75. And you get $5.75. Now $6. At 5.75 is the bid now 6. What do you get 6 on a moment time? We'll say on a bit 6 on up. At 5.75 is the bid down 6. What do you get 6 on a moment time? We'll say on a bit 6. At 5.75 is the bid down 6. What do you get 6 on a moment time? We'll say on a bit $6. At 5.75 is a bid now 6. One more time, yes or no? You want a bid $6? $6, and I have sold them Allison's way at $5.75. Superstore in Montague. Thank you very much.
Thank you to the Superstore in Montague for your support here. If you happen to drift off a little bit, I'm sure Allison and Blois will wake you back up there. But some great bidding here today. We'll get you going, and we want you to make your way up to the main entrance here for your photo, okay? There you go. And the reserve champion, Charlet, still in the ring here today. We talked about Austin and Ian Drake. They have been showing an Easter beef show and sale for 20 years and look forward to continue the tradition with their children. Great representation here today. Looks great in the ring, guys. And thank you to the Superstore in Montague for your support. Lots more entries here to come this afternoon. The Easter beef, you didn't get your shot at it yet. Maybe this is the next one that's coming in to the ring. We have the reserve champion heifer coming in, tag number 28, Ronnie Ford. You have the selling weight at $12.75. Ronnie has a herd of purebred Angus cattle in Oyster Bed Bridge with his father, Glenn. They've been breeding Angus cattle for over 20 years. No stranger to the ring. They're in it now. It's Easter beef. Show 70. Over to Brian for the sale.
$12.75. What are you going to get for? $5 on her and go. Quick, what did it say? You want to bet 5 on her starter. You want to bet 5, how about a 5? And then you get 5 on a moment on 4. Then you get 4 on her and go. At $4 on her and go. Quick, what did it say? You want to bet 4 on her starter. You want to bet 4, how about a 4? 3. Then you get 3 on her and go. At 3 is a bid now, 3.5. But you get 3.50 on a moment, how about 3.25? Then you get 3.25 now, 3.5. At 3.25 now, half and a half. But you get 3.50 on a moment, how about you want to bet 50? At 3.25 is a bid now, half and a half. But you get 3.50 on a moment, how about you want to bet 50 on her? At 3.25 is a bid now, 3.5 now, 75. But you get 3.75. At 75 now, $4. At 3.75 is a bid now, 4. But you get 4 on a moment, how about you want to bet 4? At 3.75 is a bid down, 4. But you get 4 on a moment, how about 4 now, 4.25. At 4 is a bid down, 25. But you get 4.25 on a moment, how about 25 on her? At 4 now, 4.25. At 4 is a bid down, 25. But you get 4.25 on a moment, how about you want to bet 25? At 4 is a bid now, 25. But you get 4.25 on a moment, how about 25 on her? At $4 now, 4.25. At 4 is a bid down, 25. But you get 4.25 on a moment, how about you want to bet 25? 25, 25, and I have sold it Bloise's way at $4. Thank you very much. Kears Overhead Doors is the buyer.
Here's Overhead Doors. Thank you for your support here again this afternoon, and you'll make your way to the main entrance for yet another photo. You look so great in those photos, Kier. We got to get more than one. So we have another one coming here this afternoon. I don't think these boards, I'm almost certain that some of these programs that we have up here, they've never been hit that hard. it's excellent. No, it's excellent. I know the staff's going to love it. The Easter beef sale continues here this afternoon. There's a great shot again. I know Ronnie Ford. Ronnie's the Maritime Director of the Canadian Angus Association, and in his role, he works with board members from across Canada on different aspects of the industry. We really certainly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Here's Overhead Doors. The last buyer, this could be you, coming up next. Reserve Champion Hereford 4-H. It's going to make its way into the ring here. Exhibited by Isaac Drake, tag number 12. This is a 4-H steer. Isaac been a member of the Vernon River 4-H Club for 7 years and will be attending from Montague High School this year and graduating from there. Plans to make his way to Holland College. Right now, he's got plans in the ring. It's the Reserve Champion Hereford in the ring, selling weight at 1,300.
1,300, what are you going to get for? $5 on him and go. Quick, what is saying? Bet 5 on the starting, quick and go. 3, then you get 3 on him and start him. At 3 now, 3.5, but you get 3.50 now. 4, but you get 4 on him. One more time, you want to bet 4. At 4 now, 4.5. At 4.5 now, 5, but you get 5 now, 5.5, but you get 5.50 on him. One more time, you're up, Blois now at 5.50. At $5, a bid down, 5.5, but you get 5.50 on him. One more time, you want to bet 50. At 5 is a bid, 5.5 now 6. What do you get 6 on him? One more time, you want to bet $6. At 6 now, 6.5. At 6, a bid down, 6.5. You're out at 6.50. At $6, a bid down, 6.5. 6.50 now 7. At 6.50 now and 7. To get 7 on a moment, I'm going to say, oh, no, you want to bet 7? At 6.50 now and 7 to get 6, 7. Now 7.5. At 7's a bid now and 7.5 to get 7.50 on a moment, I'm going to bet 50. At $7, a bid now and 7.5 to get 7.50 on a moment, I bet 7.50 on them. At $7, 7.25. At 7's a bid now and 7.25 to get 7.25 on a moment, I bet 25 on them. At $7, a bid now and 25 to get 7.25 on a moment, I'm going to bet 25. At 7's a bid now 7.25. At 7.25 now a half. At 7.25 is a bid now half and half. You're out now at 7.50. At 7.25 now half and half. To get 7.51 now 75. At 7.50 now and 75 to get 7.75. One more time. You want to bet 75. At 7.5 so bid now and 75. Yes or no? Got to go. You want to bet 75. Wrong answer. At 7.50 now and 75 to get 7.75. At 7.50 now and 75. Are you sure? 7.75. That was that a bid or you're sure? Sold. 7.50. Thanks for your help. The buyer is Thomas Carver Limited. Thank you very much.
Thomas Carver Limited, thank you very much for your support here today on the Easter beef sale as they make their way over to the photo gallery area, and they'll get teamed up with our entry in the ring here, the Reserve Champion Hereford 4-H. Isaac Drake, his plans to attend Holland College and one of the trade programs continue to help out on the family farm. FRJ Drake Farms. That's Francis, Randy, and Jonathan. And when not farming in school, you see him at the rink or the golf course. And I, like you, can't wait to get back to the golf course, I'm sure. Well, we're here with the Easter beef. It's, as the Premier said a little earlier, it's a sure sign of spring. You're going to lose an hour's sleep, so don't worry about it. Have fun today. You'll gain up on it a little later. The Reserve Champion Limousine 4-H coming into the ring here next. Tag number 11, that's your entry. Carson Lund, this is a 4-H steer. Some great work here this afternoon by UMI. It's Universal Media, Scott McLean and his group. Doing a great job under challenging circumstances, but they're making it look exceptional, and we do appreciate it. No doubt about it. Reserve champion limousine now in the ring here. Brian at $12.75. That's the selling weight.
$12.75. $5 on them and go. Quick, what to say? On a bit 5 on them, start them quick and go. 4, then you get 4 on them and start them. You want a bit 4, have it a 4, and then you get 4 on them. Moment time to say on a bit 4 on them and go. You want a bit 4, have it a 3, then you get 3 on them and start them. At 3 is a bid down 3.5, and you get 350 on them. Moment time to say on a bit 350. At 3 is a bid down 3.5, and you get 350 on them. Moment time at 25, then you get 3.25. At 3 is a bid down 25. Boys is on at $3. Now 3.25. At 3 is a bid down 25, and you get 325 on a moment time to say on a bit 25. At $3, a bid down 25, and you get 325 on a moment time to say on a bit 25 on them. At 3 is a bid now 3.25. At 3 is a bid down 25, and you get 325 on a moment time to say on a bit 25. At $3, a bid down 25, and you get 325 on a moment time to say on a bit 25 on them. At 3 is a bid now 25, and you get 325 on a moment time to say on a bit 25. At $3 now and 25, yes or no at 25, 25, 25, and I have sold them Bloise's way at $3. Thank you very much. The PC Party of PEI is the buyer.
PC Party of PEI supporting Easter Beef here today. We'll get your way to the winners enclosure here today. And Carson Lund, first the 4-H steer here. Grade 12 student at Charlottetown Rural High, and his son of Kirby and Pam Lund. Joy's playing hockey, and this is his first year in 4-H, exhibiting with FRJ Farms. So nice to have you in the sales ring here today. And your support. There's the official photo being taken right now. Reserve champion limousine here today on the Easter Beef Show. All right, making their way out of the ring there. The next entry is coming in for you this afternoon. It's reserve champion Shorthorn here. The entry number 33, Jason Peters. Jason had a busy day in the show ring yesterday, exhibiting entries for both himself and his brother Marvin. The family farm, Cloverdale Shorthorns, located near beautiful Kensington. In the ring right now. Is it ready to go for the Easter Beef sale? Selling at $11.10. Here's the selling weight.
$11.10. What are you going to get for? $5 on them and go quick. What do you say on a bit 4? What do you get 4 on them? Go quick. What do you say on a bit 4 on them and start them? You want a bit 4, have it a 4, and then you get 4 on the moment time to say on a bit 3, then you get 3 on them and go. At $3 now and 3.5, and you get 350 on the moment time to say on a bit 350 on them. At 3 is a bid down 3.5, and you get 350 on the moment time to say on a bit 50. At 3 is a bid now 3.5. At 3 is a bid now and 3.5, and you get 350 on the moment time at 3.25, then you get 325. At 3 is a bid now 25. At 3 is a bid now 3.25, and you get 350 on 3.25 on them. At 3 is a bid now 3.25. At 3 is a bid now 3.25, and you get 3.25 on the moment time to say on a bit 325. At $3 now 3.25. At 3 is a bid now 3.25, and you get 325 on the moment time to say on a bit 325. At $3 a bid now 25, and you get 325 on the moment of a 25 on them. At 3 is a bid now 25, and you get 325 on the moment time to say on a bit 25, 25, 25, and I have sold them Bloise's way at $3.
Atlantic Beef, thank you for your support here this afternoon. The buyer here and the reserve champion Shorthorn as they go up for another photo for the Easter Beef sale here today. Thank you to Jason. As we said, a busy day yesterday in the family farm located near Kensington, Cloverdale Shorthorns. Back into the Easter Beef sales ring, that's where we want to be. Under a whole bunch of changes, but I have to tell you, the organizers envisioned this and put it together here today, have done a great job. It's running seamlessly as we get going with the virtual side of our business. Sure hope you're enjoying from home. I know you want to be here. I miss Andy Whitehead serving some of those beverages. That's what I miss. Gets the arms going. It's great. Great to have you all here today. We're coming in with the reserve champion Semitol coming into the ring here right now. That's number 37, Peter Cairns and Marvin Peters. Marvin's family farm was started by his parents, Wilbert and Eileen Peters, in 1963, just outside Kensington, Springfield. There's no stranger to the Easter Beef Show. Here we go. Selling weight at 1,300, Brian. And the next entry.
1,300. What are you going to get for? Starting along. What do you say? You want to bid $5 on them and go quick. What do you say? You want to bid 4 on them and start them. You want to bid 4, have it at 4. Now you get 4 on them. One more time. What do you say? You want to bid 4 on them and go. You want to bid 4 or 3. Then you get 3 on them and start them. At 3's a bid now and 3.5. And you get 350 on them. One more time. What do you say? You want to bid 350. At 3's a bid now and 3.5. And you get 350 on them. One more time. What do you say? You want to bid 350. At $3 now 3.5. At 3's a bid 3.25. Then you get 325. At 3's a bid now and 25. And you get 325 now 3.5. And you get 350 now and 75. And you get 375 now $4. Now 4.25. At 4's a bid now and 25. And you get 425 on a moment time. You want to bid 25 now 4.5. At 4.25 now 75. At 4.5, so bid now and 75. And you get 475 on a moment time. You want to bid 75. At 450 now 75. And you get 475 on a moment of 75 on up. At 4.5, so bid now and 75. And you get 475 on a moment time. We'll say you want to bid 75. At 450, so bid now 75. And you get 475 on a moment time. We'll say you want to bid 75. 75, 75, and I have sold it Bloise's way at 450. Island Coastal is the buyer. Thank you very much.
Island Coastal, the buyer here this afternoon. Easter beef sale continues here, and we have, of course, the reserve champion Simmental just in the ring there, just been sold. Island Coastal, as they get their photo here. Virtual photo, folks, and for those of you who are tuning in, let me paint you a little picture here of what's happening. They go, the buyers, in the top of the park to the main entrance next to a gigantic screen, and they get the picture next to the steer. So it's a great opportunity for one of those creative, out-of-the-box thinking that had to be done here today to get this through. And they've done a nice job, but thank you very much for your support. Okay, so here comes the next entry in the Easter beef sale right now. It is tag number 1. And coming in, this is a 4-H steer now in Sawyer Acorns, the 19-year-old son of Sandra Hodder and Preston Acorn. He's from Dundas, where he lives on a small Charolais beef farm, and senior member of the Grand River East 4-H Club. It's coming in, their selling weight here this afternoon, 11.85.
11.85 is the weight. What are you going to give for? Who's starting along? What do you say now? You want to bid? What do you say? $5 on them and go. What do you say? On to bid 4 on them and start them. You want to bid 4, 3, then you get 3 on them and go. At $3 on them and go. Quick. What do you say? On to bid 3 on them now. 3.25. Would you get 3.25 on a moment? Of a 25 on them. At 3's the bid now. 3.25. Would you get 3.25 on a moment? Time you want to bid 25. At 3's the bid now. 3.25. At 3's the bid now. 25 now. 3.5. At 3.25 half now. 75. Would you get 3.75 now? 4. Would you get 4 on a moment? Time now. 4.25. At 4.25 now. Half and a half. Would you get 4.50 on a moment? Time you want to bid 4.50. At 4.25 is the bid now. 4.5. Would you get 450 on a moment, I'm going to say on a bid 450 on them. At 425 is a bid now. 4.5, and you get 450. Now 75. At 450 now and 75, and you get 475 on a moment, time you want to bid 75. At 450 is a bid now and 75, and you get 75 on a moment, I'm at 475. Now $5. At 5 now 5.25. At 5 is a bid now and 25, and you get 525 on a moment, I'm at 25. At 5 is a bid now and 25, and you get 525 on a moment, I'm at 25. 25, 25, 25, and I have sold them $5. Cardigan Feeds is the buyer. Thank you very much.
$5 Cardigan Feeds. Thank you very much. As you make your way over to get your photo taken here today. So Sawyer, as we were talking about in the ring here today, exhibiting for the 5th time at the Easter Beef Show and Sale. Been involved in the 4-H Beef Project for many years and attended the Master Feeds Junior Beef Heifer Show at the Royal Agriculture Winter Fair in Toronto 3 times. A graduate from Montague Regional High School and manages a lawn care company. So great work there. Cardigan Feeds, once again, thank you. I know that's not your first support of the day. We appreciate it. For the Easter beef sale here today in Charlottetown. So our next entry coming into the, I guess you could call it the virtual sales ring now, couldn't you? That's really stepping up technology. And the Easter beef sale, there's tag number 4, Richard Grant. Gabrielle Natty is exhibiting this Hereford steer for Richard, daughter of Billy and Rosemary Natty of Orwell Cove, and is a grade 8 student at Vernon River Consolidated. We're getting back into the action here this afternoon. Still got time for you to get the buyers in on this one. Selling weight, Brian, at 1,300.
1,300. Here we go. What are you going to give down here now? What do you say? You want to bid 5, 4, start them quick and go. What do you say? You want to bid $4 on them and start them. You want to bid 4, 3, then you get 3 on them and go. At $3 on them and go. 3 now, 3.5. But you get 350 on them. Moment up. 350 now. 4. But you get 4 now. 4.5. But you get 450. At 4 is the bid now. 4.5. But you get 450 on 450. Now 5. At 450 now. 5. But you get 5 on 5. Now 5.5. At 5 is the bid 5.5. Now 6. Now 6.5. At 6 the bid now 6.5. Boyce is on at $6. Now 6.5. At 650 now 7. At 650 now and 7 to get 7 on a moment time. You're all out, boys, at 650. Now 7. At 7. Now 7.5. At 7's a bid now and 7.5. Now 8. But you give 808 on a moment time to bid 8 on them. At 7.5. So bid now and 8. But you give 8 on a moment time. You want to bid 8. At 750 now and 8. It's only 50 cents. At 750 now 8. At 750 now and 8. But you give 8 on a moment time. 775. Then you get 75. At 750 now and 75. But you get 775 on a moment time. At 75 on them. At 750 is a bid now and 75. I know you want to at 750. No, you're way behind. At 750 now 75. At 750 now and 75, and you get 75. I've got the ball, boys. Your man's out. At 750 now and 75, and you get 775, 775. At 750 now and 75, and you get 775, 775, 775, and I have sold it 750 right down here. Gillis Lodge.
Gillis Lodge, yes, thank you very much. Great going here this afternoon and great support. Gillis Lodge getting in the action here today, always supporting local. They do a great job of it. And just wanted to say that some great showing there this afternoon. 5th year in the 4-H as a member of the Millview Vernon River 4-H Club. First time exhibiting at the show and sale. And I'd like to thank all the buyers, especially you, Gillis Lodge, for your support here today. So Glenn Ford and Kyle Junker coming up next in the Easter beef sale here. Tag number 26 in your program as they make their way into the Easter beef sales ring just next door at the East Link Center. And Kyle Junker's third generation farmer on Wheatley River Farm with his uncle and grandfather Ronnie and Glenn Ford. And they breed purebred Angus and commercial cattle. They are in the ring next. Time to get it going here with the selling weight coming in at 12:30.
12:30 is the weight. What are you going to get for? Start them along down here now. What do you say? You want to bid $5 on them and go quick. What do you say? You want to bid 4 on them and start them. You want to bid 4, have it at 4. No, to get 4, 3. Then to get 3 on them and go. At $3 on them and go quick. What do you say? You want to bid 3 on them and start them. You want to bid 3 now, 3.5. At 3 is a bid now and 3.5. Allison's on at 3 now and 3.5. What do you get 350 now? 4. What do you get 4 on the moment now? 4.5. What do you get 450? At 4 is a bid now 50 now 5. What do you get 5 on the moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 5? At 4.5 is a bid now and 5. What do you get 5 on the moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 5 on them? At 450, 75. At 450 now and 75. What do you get 475 on a moment time at 475 on them? Blois is on at 450 now 75. At 450 now and 75. What do you get 475? At 450 is a bid now and 75. What do you get 475 on a moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 75 on them? At 450 is a bid now and 75. What do you get 475 on a moment time? What do you say? You want to bid 75? At 450 is a bid now 75. What do you get 475? 75 and I've sold them 450. Blois knows where. Island Petroleum. Thank you very much.
So thank you to Island Petroleum here this afternoon supporting the Easter beef sale. As we move along here, we've got a number of entries left, and thank you to Glenn Ford and Kyle Junker today with their entry. Main Anjou, and also it is tag number 17 coming up next. We'll ask you just a reminder, yes, you must wear your mask if you're going up to the main entrance to get your photo taken today. And we want to thank Island Petroleum for their support of the Easter beef sale. Interesting to note, Kyle spent 14 years as a 4-H member. He now lives with his wife and children in Brackley Beach and passing his love of farming onto his son and daughter. And thank you for your support and great show this afternoon at the Easter beef sale as we get ready for our next entry. All right, your next tag is 17 in your program. If you follow along here today, it's open for the bidding now. We're looking for a buyer. Ryan Boswell, 4H. Tag number 17. Ryan's 22-year-old going into his third and final year of 4H, and he's the president of the North River 4H Club as well as a board member with the Easter Beef Committee. He's in the ring right now. Their entry is ready to go. Then selling weight at 1180.
1180, what are you going to get for? $5 on them and go quick. What do you say on them at 4, 3? Start them quick and go. What do you say on them at 3 on them and start them? You want them at 3, up to 3, and then you get 3 on them on my time. What do you say on them at 3 on them and go? At 3's the bid, now 3.5. At 3's the bid, now 3.5. Now 4, what do you get 4 on them? Now 4.5. What do you get 450 on them on my time? What do you say on them at 450? At 4's the bid, now 4.5. What do you get 450 on them on my time? What do you say on them at 450 on them? At 4's the bid, 4.25. At 4's the bid, now 25. What do you get 425 now? 4.5. What do you get 450 now? 75. What do you get 475? At 450 now and 75. What do you get 475 on them on my time? What do you say on them at 75? Now $5. Now 5.25. At 5's the bid now and 25. What do you get 525 on a moment up at 25 on up? At 5's the bid now 5.25. What do you get 525 on a moment time? You want to bid 25 at $5. Now 5.25. At 5.25. Now 5.5. At 5.25 is a bid now half and a half. What do you get 550 on a moment time? What do you want to bid 50? At 5.25 is a bid now 5.5. What do you get 550 on a moment time? What do you want to bid 50 on up? At 5.25 is a bid now 5.5. One more time. What do you want to bid 550? 550. 550 and I've sold him Bloice's way at 525. Agri-Co-op in Solio, thank you very much.
Thanks for your support here this afternoon in the Easter Beef Sale as we continue on with our live audience here in the top of the park, the buyers, and of course the exhibitors and the steers next door in the Eastlink Center in the ring here today. That's a 4H steer you just purchased, exhibited by Ryan Boswell, so thank you for that. So they get their photo taken. Brian works as an apprentice lineman with H-Line and works on Family Beef Farm, works for various dairy farms. Great job this afternoon on the annual Easter Beef Sale. All right, waiting for the entry to come in here. If you don't have one yet and your buyers are still here, maybe you'll get in on the action here. It's tag number 18, and this heifer that's coming into the ring here now. Ben and Myra McQuarrie and Sophie Sanderson. Colby McQuarrie, Derek Sanderson doing their best to make sure the next generation of families catches the Easter beef bug early. We're doing it virtual with you this afternoon as well. They get in the ring here. The next buyer is in for 1,300 is the selling weight.
1,300, what are you going to get for? $5 on them and go quick. What do you say on them at 4, 3? Start them quick and go. What do you say on them at 3 on them and start them? You want them at 3, have it at 3, then you get 3 on them, moment time at 3, now 3.5. At 3's the bid now half and a half, you get 350 on them, moment time, what do you want them at 350? At 3's the bid now half and a half, you get 350 on them, moment time at 25, then you get 3.25. At $3, now 3.25, now 3.5. At 3.5, now 75, you get 375, now 4, what do you get 4 on the moment at 4, now 4.25, you get 25, now 50. At 4.5, now 75. At 4.5, the bid now and 75, now 5, you get 5 on the moment time, what do you want them at $5? At 475, the bid down 5, you get 5 on a moment, how much on a bid 5. At 475, the bid down 5, you get 5 on a moment, how much on a bid 5 on them. At 475, the bid down 5. Blois is on at 475, now $5. At 475, the bid down 5, you get 5 on a moment, how much on a bid 5. At 475, the bid down 5, you get 5 on a moment, how much on a bid 5. 5, and I have sold them Blois's way at 475. Jody Sanderson, conservative candidate for Malpeque. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jody. Jody Sanderson, conservative candidate for Malpeque, and going up to get his photo taken here this afternoon. Of course, the Sanderson name here today. Great support for the Easter beef sale. And the reserve entry main and Jew is entered by each of the children, Ben, Colby's kids, Ben and Myra McQuarrie, and Derek's daughter, Sophie Sanderson. So family traditions continue here today, and some great support there on the Easter beef sale. So make their way to get the official photo. There you have it. And Jody gets the official paperwork, and that entry leaves the sales ring. Only 14 remain, ladies and gentlemen. This could be it for you here. This is tag number 32, Marvin Peters and Donnie Mitchell. The next entry in the ring, another Marvin Peter entry. This time teamed up with the co-exhibitor Donnie Mitchell. Donnie's first time with the steer and the Easter beef sales ring. What an experience this is going to be. Let's show them lots of support. Here we go.
11.55 is the selling weight. $5 on them and go, quick, what to say on them at 4, 3, start them quick and go, what to say on them at $3. At 3 on them, go, quick, what to say on them at 3 on them and go. You want them at 3, have it at 3, then you get 3 on them, moment time, what to say on them at 3 on them and start them. You want them at 3, have it at 3, then you get 3 on them, moment time, what to say on them at 3 on them and go. You want them at 3, have it at 3, 2, then you get 2 on them and start them. At $2 on them and go, quick, what to say on them at 2 on them and go. You want them at 2, have it at 2, then you get 2 at 2, now 2 and a quarter. At 2 and a quarter, now half, now 75, and you get 2.75 on a moment time, what to say on them at 75. At 2.50 now and 75, and you get 2.75 on a moment time, what to say on them at 75 on up. At 2 and a half, so bid down 75, and you get 2.75 on a moment time, what to say on them at 75. At 2.50 now, 75, and you get 2.75 on a moment time. Blois is on at 2.50 now, 75. At 2.50, so bid down 75, and you get 2.75 on a moment time, what to say on them at 75 on up. At 2.50, so bid down 75, and you get 75 on a moment up at 75, 75, 75 arrived. Sold them Blois's way at 2.50. Island Coastal, thank you very much.
Island Coastal, strong supporters of the 2021 PEI Easter beef sale. Making that entry today, so congratulations and thank you. Donnie's first time with a steer in the Easter beef sale ring, so nice to see you, and we're going to get the photo here. Garrett's got the photo already. That was fast. He's done that before. All right, so we have your next entry coming in from Vernon Bridge, Austin and Ian Drake. As we said, they operate Seal River Farms, their father in Vernon Bridge. They have a big operation there. But it's all systems go here this afternoon, the Easter beef sale. It's down to business with the selling weight at 11:30. It's your next entry up for sale.
11:30, here we go. What do you say? You want to bid $5 on them and go quick. What do you say on them at 4, 3, start them quick and go. What do you say on them at 3 on them? You want them at 3, have it at 3, then you get 3 on them now, 3.5, and you get 3.50 on them, moment time, what do you say on them at 3.50? At 3.50, 4, now 4.5, and you get 4.50, now 5, and you get 5 on them, moment time, at 5 on them. At 5, now 5.5. At 5 is the bid, now 5.5, and you get 5.50. Now 6, what do you get 6 on them, moment time, you want to bid 6. At 5.5, so bid down 6, what do you get 6, now 6.5. At 6, a bid down 6.5, and you get 6.50 on them, moment time, you want to bid 50. At $6, a bid 6.25, then you get 25. At 6.25, now a half. At 6.25, now a half and a half, and you get 6.50 on them, moment time at 50 on them. At 6.25, so bid down 6.5, what do you get 6.50? At 6.25, now 6.5, now 75. At 6.50, now 75, and you get 7.75, now $7. At 6.75, now $7. At 6.75, so bid down 7, you get 7 on them, moment time, you want to bid $7. At 6.75, so bid now 7. One more time, you want to bid $7. At 6.75, so bid down 7, you get 7 on them, moment time, what to say on to bid 7. At 6.75, so bid down 7, you get 7 on them, moment time, what to say on to bid 7. 6.75 is a bid down 7, 7 and 9. Sold them 6.75. Kensington Services, thank you very much.
So there you have it. Kensington Services here today, getting in on the action on the Easter beef. We'll ask you to go forward and get your, there you go, your mask and get your photo with the winning entry there this afternoon. There's quite a trick to it. You're going to stand by the screen, and it's going to come out with you standing next to the winning entry with everyone in the show ring this afternoon, the sales ring there. Thank you very much for your support. We're clear for the next entry to come in. We're looking for tag number 15. And it's going to be a 4-H steer exhibited by Bella Ray Matheson. Next on your catalog here this afternoon, coming in with a selling weight at 12.10. It's to enter the ring. Bella Ray is a 12-year-old daughter of Jeff and Nina Matheson of Kilmore, participating in the Easter Beef Show for the past 3 years and is a member of the Somerville 4-H Club. This year, Bella Ray is showing her steer Eclipse that she raised from her own cow that was brought for her by her dad, Jeff, when she was 3 years old. Great stories of Easter beef. They're in the sales ring, and they're the next one up for bid. Here we go.
12.10 is the selling weight. $5 on them and go quick. What is say on them at 5, 4, 3. Start them quick and go. What is say on them at $3? At 3 on them and go quick. What is say on them at 3 on them and go. You want them at 3, have it at 3. Then to get 3 on them moment time. What is say on them at 3 on them and start them. You want them at 3, have it at 3. Then to get 3 on them moment time. What is say on them at 3. At $3 on them and go quick. What is say on them at 2. Then to get 2 on them and start them. At $2 on them and go quick. At 2 now 2.5. What is say on them at 2.50 now 3. What do you get 3 on them moment time at 3 on them. At 2.50 is the bid now and 3. What do you get 3 on them moment time. I've got the ball, boys. At 2.50 now 3. At 2.50 2.75. Then to get 2.75. At 2.50 now and 75. What do you get 2.75 now $3. At 3 now 3.25. Now 3.5. At 3.25 is the bid now and 3.5. You're up, boys. Now at 3.50. At 3.25 is the bid now and 3.5. What do you get 3.50 on them moment time at 3.50 on them. At 3.25 is the bid now and 3.5. What do you get 3.50 on them moment time. What do you say on them at 50 now 75. At 3.50 now and 75. What do you get 3.75 now $4. At 3.75 is the bid now and 4. What do you get 4 on the moment time. What do you say on them at 4. At 3.75 is the bid now 4. What do you get 4 on the moment time. What do you say on them at 4. 4.5. Sold them 3.75. A&S Scrap Metal is the buyer. Thank you very much. A&S Scrap Metal.
So A&S Scrap Metal, the buyer here this afternoon, the Easter beef sale. We appreciate your support here today, and you're teaming up with the 4-H deer exhibited by Bella Ray Matheson. So congratulations to you all there. And Bella Ray is not working with the cattle. You'll find her at the rink in the winter and soccer field in the summer. And busy schedule. She knows the animals come first, and she worked really, really hard getting ready for the show today, and that has shown. Great work is paying off here today for Easter beef. There's the official photo. And thank you for your support and the buy here this afternoon at Easter beef. So your next entry getting ready to make its way into the Easter beef sales ring this afternoon. And my niece Olivia here coming in, Olivia Drake. This is a 4-H steer. Olivia is 20 years old, lives in Cornwall, belongs to the North River 4-H Club. This is her first time showing at Easter beef. Let's show some support here today as she's in the ring right now with the selling weight at 12.30. Our next entry for sale.
12.30 is the selling weight. What are you going to get for? $5 on them and go quick. What did it say on them at 4? 3. Start them quick and go. What did it say on them at 3 on them and start them? You want them at 3, have it at 3. Then you get 3 on them moment time. What did it say on them at 3 on them and go? At 3 is the bid. Now 3.5. At 3 is the bid. Now 3.5. You get 3.50 on them moment time at 3.25. Then you get 3.25 on them moment time. What did it say on them at 25? At $3. Now 3.25. At 3 is the bid. Now 25. You get 3.25 on them moment time. Allison's on at $3. Now 3.25. At 3 is the bid. Now 25. You get 3.25 on them moment time. What did it say on them at 25? At $3. The bid. Now 25. You get 3.25 on them moment time. What did it say on them at 25 on her? At $3. Now 25. At 3 is the bid. Now 3.25. Would you get 3.25 on a moment time? Will say on about 25. At $3. The bid now on 25. Would you get 3.25 on a moment time? Will say on about 25. 25 now 3.5. At 3.25. Now 3.5. Now 75. At 3.50 now and 75. Now $4. At 4 now 4.25. At 4 is the bid now on 25. Would you get 4.25 on a moment time? Will say on about 25. At $4. The bid now on 25. Would you get 25? One more time. You want to bid 25. 25. Sold at Allison's Way at $4. Belvedere Funeral Home is the buyer. Thank you very much.
Belvedere Funeral Home, and boys, some great bidding here this afternoon in the Easter beef sale. We'll make your way to the main entrance there to get your photo, and don't forget your mask. So you get your picture with this 4-H steer this afternoon. Olivia, with her first time showing the Easter beef, did a great job here this afternoon. She's been a 4-H for the past 12 years, her second year at Holland College. She's studying human services and did a great job in the Easter beef sales ring today. One for the ages with that photo that's coming your way. And there it is. It's now official. Thank you. Comes your next entry in the Easter beef show here today. The animal making the way into the sales ring, number 31, David and Brett Francis. Brett is the 7th generation of his family to farm in Lady Fane, where he currently farms with his dad, David. The original farm was settled in 1844. It's very much a family affair. And there's nothing like it when you get to the Easter Beef Sales Ring on Easter Beef Day. And here it is, your next entry, up for bid.
$12.80 is your selling weight. $12.80. At $5 on them and go quick. What does it say on them at 4? 3, start them quick and go. What does it say on them at $3 on them? At 3's a bid. Now 3.5. At 3.5 now 4. What do you get 4 now? 4.5. What do you get 4.50 on the moment? How does it say on them at 4.50? At 4.50 now 5. Now 5.5. What do you get 5.50 on the moment? Up at 5.50. At 5 now 5.5. What do you get 5.50 on the moment? I'm going to bid 5.50 on them. At 5.50 now 6. At 5.50 is a bid now and 6. You're out, boys. Now at $6. At 5.50 now and 6. What do you get 6 on the moment? I'm going to bid 6 on them. At 5.5 is a bid now and 6. 5.75. Then you get 75. At 5.5 is a bid down 75. What do you get 5.75 on a moment? How much on a bit 75 on them? At 5.5 is a bid down 75. What do you get 5.75 on a moment? How much on a bit 75? At 5.50 is a bid now 75. Now $6. Now 6.25. At 6 a bid now 6.25. What do you get 6.25? You're out, sir. Now you want a bit 25. At $6 a bid down 25. What do you get 6.25 on a moment? Of a 25 on them? At 6 a bid down 25. What do you get 6.25? 6.25. Sold them $6. PEI Agrimart is the buyer. Thank you very much.
PEI Agromart, the buyer here this afternoon, and for $6. And the animal in the ring here right now as you go get your official photo. Not like other years, of course, traditionally where you can't get right in there and can't get the ribbon over the animal, but you know what? We're going to do it virtually here today. UMI is doing a great job on this. Now, I've been watching some of the feed that's coming through here, and some of the folks that are sending in messages who are watching it virtually can't be with the Easter Beef show this year or the sale, but they are enjoying what they're seeing and what they're hearing, and most importantly, the support. So thank you for that. And the big wave from the sales ring. Brett went to the Nova Scotia Agricultural College and graduated with agricultural business. They run a purebred Charolais cow-calf operation as well as a finishing operation. Nice to have you part of the sale here today. All right, there's your next entry coming in to the sales ring here today. It is number 21 in your catalog. Tag number 21, Colby McQuarrie, Derek Sanderson. Colby's from Winslow and has a herd of purebred Angus cattle. He's been showing the Easter Beef for 15 years, knows what it's all about. Wants to thank all you buyers. Let's show him some support here this afternoon in the Easter Beef sale.
$1,300 is your selling weight. $5 on them and go quick. What do you say on them at 4, 3, start them quick and go. What do you say on them at 3 on them and start them? You want them at 3, you have it at 3, and then you get 3 on the moment. I'm at 3 now, 3 now, but you get 3.50 now, 4, but you get 4 now, 4 now, but you get 4.50 on the moment. How much you want them at 4.50? At $4 a bid now, 4 now, but you get 4.50 on the moment. I'm 4.25, then you get 4.25. At 4 is a bid now, 25. At 4 is a bid now, 4.25, but you get 40. You're on at $4 now, 4.25, now 4.5. At 4.25 is a bid now, 4 now, but you get 4.50 on the moment. I'm at 4.50. At 4.25 is a bid now, 4 now, but you get 4.50 on the moment. I'm Blois is on at 4.25 now, 4.5. At 4.25 is a bid down 4.5, but you get 4.50 on a moment. Time you want to bid 50. At 4.25 is a bid down 4.5, but you get 4.50 on a moment. I bid 4.50 on them. At 4.25 is a bid now 4.5. At 4.25 is a bid down 4.5, but you get 4.50 on a moment. I bid 4.50, 4.50, 4.50. Sold them Blois' way at 4.25. Arseno's Fish Mart, thank you very much.
That's not their first purchase this afternoon as well, so we appreciate that. And back in the action and up to the front we go for your photo here today with the purchase. Colby McQuarrie, Derek Sanderson, thank you, and participating again here in the Easter Beef sale. The show here today is well underway. Derek's no stranger to Easter Beef either. The Sanderson name, of course, exhibiting Easter Beef for many, many years. They got the photo. There we have it. Great looking presentation there. I'm not sure if you can see us from the ring, but you're looking great down there. We'll be over to see you later maybe. Okay, so coming in the ring now is the second entry from the Francis farm. That's tag number 30, David and Brett Francis. Great to see Brett back in the show ring. 7th generation, the family farm, Lady Fame. They're back in action here We're ready to go, and the selling weight for this one, 1175.
1175 at $5 on them and go quick. What to say on them at 4, 3, start them quick and go. What to say on them at 3 on them and start them. You want them at 3 now, 3.5, and you get 350 on the moment time at 350 now, 4, but you get 4 on the moment time at 4 now, 4.5. At 4 is a bid now, 4.5, but you get 450 on the moment time, but you want them at 50. At 450 now, 5. At 450 now, 5, but you get 5 on the moment time at 5 now, 5.5, but you get 550 on them and 550 now, $6. At 550 is a bid now, and 6, but you get 600. You're all out. I've got it at 550 now, $6 now, 6.5. At 6 a bid now, 6.5, and you get 650. At 6 a bid now, 6.5, and you get 650 on the moment. I'm Blois is on at $6 now, 6.5. At 6 a bid, 6.25. Then they get 625 now, 6.5. At 625, you're out. Blois at 650. At 6.25 is a bid now, 6.5, and you get 650 on the moment. Time you want to bid 50. At 625, I've got the ball at 625 now, 6.5. At 625 is a bid now, 6.5, and you get 650 on the moment. Time you want to bid 50. At 625 is a bid now, 6.5, and you get 650 on the moment. Time we'll say 150 on them. At 6.25 now, 6.5. At 6.25 is a bid now, 6.5, and you get 650, 650, 650, and I have sold them 625. I've got it here, boys, right? Yeah, okay. The buyer is Kennedy Metals. Thank you very much, Kennedy Metals.
So much work going into getting prepped for a day like today, weeks and weeks and months, and Kennedy Metals coming in here today to support the Easter beef sale. We appreciate that. They go get their photo, a virtual photo this afternoon with their animal they just purchased in the PEI Easter beef show and sale. Great price is $625. Thank you and congratulations. Only 7 remain. Only 7 remain this afternoon in the Easter beef sale. So we get ready for our next entry coming into the sales ring today. It's going to be entry number 13. Tag number 13 here, Caleb Drake. This is a 4-H animal now. Some great support here. Caleb here from FRJ Farms, son of Jonathan and Jennifer Drake. First year in the Easter beef show and sale. So let's show some support here today. I know we've got the buyers all ready to go, and here is your next entry at the sales weight of $12.15.
$12.15 for each time. What are you going to get for? $5 on them and go quick. What to say on them at 4, 3, start them quick and go. What to say on them at 3 on them and start them. You want them at 3 at 3 now, 3.5. At 3.5 now, 4. What do you get 4 on now? 4.5. What do you get 4.50 now? 5. What do you get 5 on them? Moment time. What do you want them at 5? At 4.50 now, 5. What do you get 5 now? 5.5. At 5 is a bid now, 5.5. What do you get 5.50 on them now? 6. What do you get 6 on them? Moment time at 6 now, 6.5. At 6 a bid now and 6.5. What do you get 6.50? At $6 a bid now and 6.5. What do you get 6.50 on the moment time at 6.50? Now 7. At 6.50 now and 7. What do you get 7 on the moment time? You want them at 7. At 6.50. 75, then you get $6.75. Now $7. At $6.75 is a bid now, and somebody gets 7 on a moment. I'm going to say on a bit 7 on them. At $6.75 is a bid now, and somebody gets 7 on a moment. I'm going to say on a bit 7. At $6.75 is a bid now. Somebody gets 7 on a moment. I'm going to say on a bit 7 on them. At $6.75 is a bid now, and somebody gets 7 on a moment. I'm going to say on a bit 7. At $6.75 is a bid now, and somebody gets 7 on a moment. I'm going to say on a bit 7. 7, 7 and 9. Sold them right here at $6.75. Kings County Construction, Rollionier Limited, Morlionier, sorry, yes, and PEI Agrimart. So if I can remember that, Kings County Construction, Morlionier Limited, and PEI Agrimart. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and getting all the information from the buyers here today as they support the Easter beef sale. Great look from the sales ring there from UMI as we get rolling. There's only, 6 animals left to go through this ring here today. Brian hands out the ribbon, and you stand over by the big screen there at the main entrance to the top of the park, painting a picture for you folks at home, seeing how we're doing this. And we'll just have to wait for a little bit here. We get things back into shape for the photo. Sometimes that happens. They get a little excited in the ring. I would too. Always lots of fun and antics on the Easter beef sale day, isn't there? That's for sure. There we have it. We have the photo, and it's now official. Thank you very much for your support and the buyers. The exhibitor's doing a great job over this afternoon. All the helping, all the crew over there, getting these animals back and forth into the ring seamlessly here today. The camera crew doing a great job as well. There's tag number 35, Marvin Peters. His brother Jason, their co-exhibitors Donnie Mitchell and Peter Cairns. Busy winter getting steers ready and exhibiting and selling a total of 6 steers this week. So in the action they go right now for Easter beef, and the selling weight at $12.55. Here's your chance to buy.
$12.55 is your weight. $5 on them and go. Quick, what to say on a bit 4, 3, start them quick and go. What to say on a bit 3 on them and start them. You want a bit 3, you have a 3, then you get 3 on them, moment time, what to say on a bit 3 on them and go. You want a bit 3, you have a 3, then you get 3 on them, moment time, what to say on a bit 3 on them and start them. You want a bit 3, 2, then you get 2 on them and go. At 2's a bid now, 2 1/4, would you get 225 on a moment time, at 200 now, half an hour, would you get 250 on a moment time, would you get 250. At 2 1/4 and a half, now 75, now 3, would you get 3 on a moment time, what to say on a bit 3. At 275's a bid now, and 3, would you get 3 on a moment time, what to say on a bit 3 on them. At 275's a bid now, 3, would you get 3 on a moment time, what to say on a bit $3. At 275's a bid now, and 3, would you get 3 on them one more time, what to say on a bit 3. Blois is on at 275, now $3. At 275's a bid now, and 3, would you get 3 on them one more time, what to say on a bit 3 on them. At 275's a bid now, and 3, would you get 3 on them one more time, what to say on a bit 3. 275's a bid now, 3, 3, 3, and I have sold them Blois's way at 275. Here's ventilation system is the buyer.
Keir's Ventilation System, thank you very much for your support here this afternoon and getting the next animal up for bid here today. Some bidding remains here with a few animals left to win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. And Keir's Ventilation Systems getting in on the action here this afternoon. Time for you to do that as well. Some great support. Walks away with the ribbon as our entry leaves the ring there. 6 steers this week, this family, and they've had a very, very busy day getting ready, and they're coming in with tag number 36 as well. Charlet steer exhibited by Marvin. So as I said, they've had some busy day here today and spent a lot of time making them look as great as they look here today in the ring. And next in the ring, this animal coming in with a selling weight 1165 is the next one up for bid.
1165 is the weight. $5 on him and go quick. What do you say on a bit 4, 3, start him quick and go. What do you say on a bit 3 on him and start him. You want a bit 3, have it a 3, then you get 3 on him, one more time, what do you say on a bit 3, 2, then you get 2 on him and go. At 2's a bid now, and 2 1/2, and you get 250 on him, one more time, what do you say on a bit 250. At $2 a bid now, and 2 1/2, 2 1/4, then you get 225. At 2's a bid now, and a quarter now, half and a half, and you get 250 on him, one more time, what do you say on a bit 250. At 225's a bid now, and 2 1/2, and you get 250 on him, one more time, what do you say on a bit 50. At 2 1/4 a bid now, 2 1/2, and you get 250 on him, one more time, what do you say on a bit 250 on him. At 225, now 2 1/2. At 2 1/4 a bid now, and 2 1/2, and you get 250 on him, one more time, what do you say on a bit 250 on him. At 225's a bid now, and 2 1/2, and you get 250 on him, one more time, what do you say on a bit 50. At 2 1/4, 250 now, 75. At 250 now, and 75, and you get 275. I've got it over here, boys, at 250. Need 75. At 250's a bid now, and 75, and you get 275. At 250's a bid now, and 75, and you get 275 on him, one more time, and you want a bit 75 on him. At 250's a bid now, and 75, and you get 275, 275, 275, and I have sold them 250. Island Oxygen is the buyer. Island Oxygen, thank you very much.
Another company supporting local here today in the Easter beef sale, Island Oxygen. Thank you very much, and great work throughout the afternoon. Now I need you to the front entrance here, and you'll get your ribbon and be able to take your photo. There you go, and don't forget your mask. Oh, don't you love me for all these little reminders we have to send out? You know, it might all change soon. Last year we didn't even have a show, so look at this. Progress. Great support there from Island Oxygen. Thank you very much. Winning bid. And there's your photo, and there's your official sign-off. Always makes it official when you sign the paper. All right, only a few animals remain here in the sale this afternoon. The Easter beef, sure sign of spring. It's great to see the animals in the ring here this year. And Isabella Acorn is coming up next. This is a 4-H animal now. Let's get the bidding going. You're running out of time. If you didn't get one, you're going to run out of time here, so we're going to get you bidding on this one. 18-year-old daughter of Sandra and Preston Acorn grew up on a small purebred Shirley farm, beef farm in the community of Dundas. They know their animals. They know their work, and they're in the Easter beef sales ring right now, Brian.
$11.55 is the weight. $5 on them and go. Quick, what to say? You want to bid 5, 4, 3, starter, quick and go. What to say on to bid 3 on her starter? You want to bid 3, have it a 3, then to get 3 on the moment, time, what to say on to bid 3 on her and go. You want to bid 3, have it a 3, then to get 3 on the moment, time, what to say on to bid 3, 2, then to get 2 on her and go. That 2's a bid, now 2.5, to get 250, now 3, to get 3, now 3.5, now 4, to get 4 on the moment, now 4.5. That 4's a bid, now 4.5, out 4.5, now 5. At 4.50, now 5, now 5.5. At 5.5, now 6. At 5.5's a bid, now and 6, to get 6 on the moment, time, what to say on to bid 6 on up. At 5.5's a bid, now and 6, to get 6 on the moment, time, what to say on to bid 6. At 5.50 now, 6, 5.75, then to get 75. I've got you at 5.50, now 75. At 5.50 now and 75, and to get 5.75 on a moment up at 75. At 5.5, so bid now and 75, and to get 5.75 on a moment up at 75. One more time, bid 5.75. At 5.50 now and 75, and to get 5.75 on a moment up at 75. At 5.50 now and 75, and to get 5.75 on a moment up at 75. 75, 75, and I have... just in time. Now $6. At 5.75, now 6. Now 6.25. At 6 a bid now and 25. Don't wait so long this time. At $6. Now 6.25. At 6 a bid now and 25. And get 6.25 on the moment I'm at 25. $6. The buyer is Hillsborough Funeral Home. Thank you very much.
Another great local supporter, Hillsborough Funeral Home here today, getting in on the action of the Easter beef sale here today. Isabella, second time showing at the Easter Beef Show and Sale. Been part of the Grand River East 4-H Club for 10 years and has shown beef cattle ever since. Represented our province twice at the Royal Agriculture Winter Fair in Toronto as a member of the Royal PEI Royal Beef Team. Currently our final year at Montague Regional High School and plans to attend Holland College in the fall. Great work in the ring here this afternoon as they get ready for the photo. Got the photo? All good. I'm not sure who's going to have the best yelling here when we get going. I know Allison had a good one there. Blois always is known for that trademark. I'll tell you, it's quite a battle here today. There's only a few left. Let's get them going. Let's get the guys going here. All right, we have coming up next is your entry number 23. It's the tag, Addison Potts. A limited number of people permitted to attend. Addison wasn't able to come yesterday, but her heifer was shown in the very capable hands of big brothers Austin and Nolan. Back in the ring here as we get set to go. Only 3 remain. Here's your selling weight at $1,300. Let's get the bidding underway.
$1,300 is the weight. $5 on them and go quick. What do you say? You want to bid 4, 3, starter quick and go. What do you say? On to bid $3. At 3 on and go quick. What do you say? On to bid 3 on and go. You want to bid 3, have it a 3, then to get 3, 2, then to get 2 on and starter. At 2's a bid now, 2.25 now, half and a half, to get half now, 75, to get 2.75 on a moment, I'm at 75. At 75 and 3 now, 3.25 to get 3.25 on a moment, I'm at 25. At 3.25 now, a half, to get 3.50 on a moment, I'm at 3.50. At 3.25's a bid now, and 3.5 to get 3.50 on a moment, I'm Blois is on at 3.25 now, 3.5. At 3.25's a bid now, half and a half, to get 3.50 on a moment, I'm at 50. At 3.25 is a bid now and 3.5 to get 3.50 on a moment. How much is bid 3.50 on her? At 3.25 now 3.5. At 3.25 is a bid now and 3.5 to get 3.50 on him. One more time. What's on bid 3.50? At 3.25 now half and a half to get 3.50. Sold her Blois's way at 3.25. Noring Road Custom. Thank you very much.
Road Custom, thank you. And with the support going out to Addison, thank you for that. The Easter beef sale here today. Come on up to the main entrance. Yep, with your mask, and we'll get you all set up here with your photo. So only a couple of animals remain here in the Easter beef sale, the show and sale, the 70th annual. They'll grab the ribbon here and get their photo taken. A little more about If any other questions on the sale for you buyers here today, Linda or Frida will take care of all that for you. They've got all the information that you need. We call this a COVID sellout. This is what we call it. Normally you hold a lot more people than this, but you know your buyers here today and your support is greatly appreciated. Let's move on to our next animal that's coming into the ring here today. It is tag number 29. As you're getting ready to go and get ready to bid on the selling weight of 1175, David and Brett Francis, almost to the end of the auction here today. If you haven't picked one up, time is running out. Let's see if we can get you set up and ready to roll with this one coming in. Great shot from Mai. Brian standing by here to get you fired up. Take your bids. Only two left. Want to see you rolling, and there they go. They're in the sales ring. It's official right now. The next animal up for bid.
1175 is the selling weight. $5 on them and go quick. What to say on a bit 4? 3 start them quick and go. What to say on a bit 3 now? 3 now. What to get 350 now? 4. What to get 4 now? 4.5 now? 5 now? 5.5. What to get 550 on a moment up at 550 on them. At 5's a bit. Allison's on at $5. Now 5.5. Now 6. What to get 6 on a moment? What to say on a bit 6 now? 6.5. At 650 now 7. At 650 now and 7. To get 7 on a moment. What to say on a bit 7. At 650's a bid now and 7. Blois is on now at 650 now 7. At 650 now and 7. To get 7 on a moment. What to say on a bit $7. At 6.5 the bid now. You're on at 650 now 7. At 6.7 now 7.5. You're out now. At 7 now 7.5. At 7's a bid now and 7.5. At 7.25 now 7.5. At 7.25 now half an hour to get 750 on a moment. How to say you want to bid 750 on them. At 7.25 is a bid now and 7.5 to get 750 on a moment. How to say you want to bid 750. At 7.25 now 7.5. At 7.25 is a bid now and 7.5 to get 750. One more time. You want to bid 750? Yes, sir. At 7.25 now 7.5. At 7.25 is a bid now and 7.5. Blois is on at 7.25 now 7.5 to get 750. At 7.25 now and 7.5 to get 750 on a moment. How to say you want to bid 750. 750. 750 and I have sold him Blois's way at 725. Allen Equipment is the buyer. Thank you very much.
Allen Equipment getting in on the buying here this afternoon for Easter beef, and it's been it's a show for the ages here this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, no doubt about that. But you know, I think the way what you've seen so far today and how it's all rolled out, I know the exhibitors and everyone's doing a fantastic job here. But you know, I think you have to show a little support here in the fact that this thing and the organizers, the board of directors, they knew how much pressure there was to put this on, and they were very creative. I think it's been going over very well. How about you? Very well done. Thank you very much, Allen Equipment, for your support here today. Just before we get our final entry in today, you know, we started the sale off. This was the final entry. Will end it off. We started the sale, of course, with the Grand Champion steer, which was purchased by McRae Backhoeing and Trucking. And Donnie McRae is right over here. When you talk about great community support and great local community commitment, go no further than hear that name, because they've donated that steer to the Mill River, Vernon River 4-H Club. Thank you very much for that. It's well done and deserved. So our final entry in today's sale is any other breed entry exhibited by Jason Peters. Family farm located in Springfield, and they are in the ring with a selling weight at 1110, Brian.
Last chance today, 1110 is the selling weight. $5 on them and go quick. What to say on them at 4? 3 start them quick and go. What to say on them at 3 on them and start them. You want them at 3, have it at 3, then you get 3 on them one more time. What to say on them at 3 on them and go. You want them at 3, have it at 3 at 2, then you get 2 on them and start them. At 2's a bid now, 2.5, but you get 250 now, 3, but you get 3 on them now, 3 now, 3.5, but you get 350 on them one more time, 350 now, 4, but you get 4 on them. At 3.5, so bid now, 4, but you get 4 on them one more time. At 375, then you get 75. At 350 now and 75. Allison's on at 350 now, 75. At 350 is a bid now and 75, but you get 375 on them one more time. What to say on them at 75. At 350 is a bid now, 75. But you get 375 on a moment up at 75 on them. At 3.5, so bid now and 75, but you get 375 on a moment time. But you want to bid 75, 75, 75, and I have sold them 350. Allison knows where. Fair Isle Ford is the buyer. Thank you very much.
Yeah, a buyer with Fair Isle Ford, and they've been supporting PEI Easter beef for many, many years. Great to have you in on the buying here this afternoon. So we'll ask you to go to the main entrance and get your photo with your winning bid in the sales ring. The Easter Beef Show and Sale. Hard to believe we talk so much about it. It's a virtual event here this afternoon, a show and sale like no other. You have to agree to that. So mark down the 70th. It'll be one to tell your grandkids. But it all went over well. Well, thank you very much. And Brian, always a pleasure to work with you. Thank you very much for that. I know you are a top-notch professional, and it's just a pleasure to work with you today. Thank you. All right. Thanks, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thanks for all your support for the Easter Beef Show and Sale.